Hi everybody, so today I want to show you three really good stretches for the hip. There's, three main aspects where the hip is anchored into that ball and socket joint. The back of the hip, the side of the hip, and the front of the hip. So we're going to try to show you three stretches so that you can get at all three of those areas of the spine and really get yourself a good, hip stretch. So the first one is going to be glute piriformis. Those are the ones in the back of the hip. They kind of help anchor that ball into the socket joint. So what I'm going to have you do is lay on your back. The hip that you want to stretch, you're going to cross it over the knee, the ankle over the knee. And so you're going to grab through and just pull. Now, if you're doing that right, you should feel a really nice stretch across the back of your glute, back of the hip, into like the lateral aspect of the hip. You're going to hold this for a good 5 to 10 deep breaths. So you never want to hold your breath when you're stretching. And then you'll switch sides and do the opposite side. Last week when I was working out, I actually pulled my TFL. This is a really hard muscle to pull, but I did it. It's the 𝘄𝗵𝗵𝗏𝗁 muscle that goes all the way down the lateral aspect of the leg. So how I was stretching this, laying on my side, you drop your leg off the side of a couch or the side of a bed, lower than the level of the bed, so you don't want it to be even. The lower you drop it, the more you should feel that stretch in the whole lateral side of the leg. So if you're doing that right, your hips should be stacked and you should feel a nice stretch in the lateral side of the leg. The last stretch I love is your hip flexor stretch. So this one, you're gonna stand up, the leg that you wanna stretch, you're gonna put back. So you're gonna just step backwards, but you wanna tilt your hips forward a little bit and then kneel down into it. If you're doing that right, you should feel the stretch all in the front whole side of the hip, even down into the front of the leg. Again, you want to breathe into those stretches, and that's going to really help to stretch out all the areas of the hip so that all of the muscles of the hip are really nice and loose.